jammed up.
I'm trying. I had to get my camera and stuff set up. Okay, Sherlock Holmes, The Awakened.
Open Steam! Frogwares. The new Steam overlay.
Howdy, y'all! Welcome back to Sherlock Holmes, The Awakened, where we're currently stuck in New Orleans and have to leave before midnight.
That's actually not true.
Well, whatever. We're gonna be thrown out. Or shot.
And then reshot.
And
you press yes or not.
Yes, I
there we go.
pressed play. It just takes a while. And also, you didn't tell me where to go to from here.
The game told you where to go to from here. It was, well, just open the map and leave. Because we are off to the French Quarter. Find the French district.
Hello.
Hello, Watson.
These are some nice houses.
It's the French district. Of course it's a nice. Slow walking.
Slow walking, fast talking.
Bye!
Follow her. Or bring
Ah, Watson, it seems we have arrived at the place. Look there, on the iron door.
Looks like no one is here, Holmes.
It's a pity, Watson. This is our only lead.
Maybe the young maiden.
Hello? Wow, you're gonna walk even slower coming back.
Good morning, miss. Please don't be alarmed. We won't harm you, my dear. What is your name?
Eula, sir.
Lovely. When we arrived here, you were looking through this gate. This is the residence of Mr. Arnson, isn't it? Do you know him?
Yes, sir.
Do you know if he is at home?
Don't rightly know, sir.
Watson.
Come now, don't distress yourself like this. Why all these tears?
Because of my little brother, Davy. He serves with Mr. Arnson, and been more than 5 days since I heard from him.
Perhaps he went on a trip with Mr. Arnson.
No, sir. Tain't likely. I serves at the Gallagher's just the other side of the road. If they had left, I would have seen them. Something bad has happened. I can feel it.
But if you were so near, surely your brother would have cried out for help if there had been any real danger.
No, sir. Davy, he ain't like you and me. He's right smart in some ways. But Davy can't talk. Not a word. Besides, most evenings, we visits and sees each other across the stable door. It been more than 5 days since he been there. Oh, sir. I be mighty scared. Something has happened to him. I just knows it.
Miss, take us to this stable. Watson, I think this place is indeed isolated, and therefore quite vulnerable.
There it be. I'm gonna go wait on the road. That way, if my mistress calls for me, I can hear.
So I think that girl is supposed to be a slave, but they definitely did not make the skin tone look that way.
It is hardly secure, Watson. Regard the lock. It has a primitive wooden latch, which is
Chalk it
also
up to
quite
technical
flimsy.
limitations, will ya?
Yeah, and probably bad texturing. Broken statue. How about a knife? Can we get in with a knife? Ha ha!
If that hadn't worked, I was gonna be all
Bravo,
like,
Holmes.
you know you have spoon, right?
I do not have spoon.
I know, that was just been the joke.
A dead horse.
Holmes,
Or
this
not.
horse is dying of
Dying
thirst.
horse.
Poor animal.
He has had no water for these past 5 days, Watson.
You gonna save horse?
Unbearable.
There wouldn't happen to be a fox in this stable, would there?
This should prove useful.
Why?
No reason.
Okay, someone's gonna have to explain stuff later.
Yes, he is. But for those of you in the know, you know.
I guess I'll know in an hour when we're done recording for the night.
Yeah. If you remind me to look at... Okay, so I need to find some water. Maybe you know.
Yes, sir.
You know about the fox? No, she doesn't, so figure out a better way.
Okay. Oh, there's a way in.
I hope this gate is not locked, because it appears quite formidable. Open!
Open sesame.
Now, one of the areas out here has my favorite detail in this game, and we'll get to it when we get to it. Watson!
Watson, are you trying to kiss us?
Ugh, he always gets too close for comfort.
These beautiful, well-tended flowers. Someone must care for them.
Yes, they look beautiful, those 2D textures.
Closed, tight.
And I can't use a knife.
It'd be unconscionable.
A raccoon!
Look, Holmes, a raccoon.
Sly! There,
Won't
I'm done.
allow us too close, Watson, though the little imps are rather inquisitive by nature.
Ah, sweet, the door is
What
open.
a wretched smell, Holmes.
Someone's dead here.
Quite wretched, Watson. It is the foul stench of death.
But who could have died?
Ooh. Oh, it's me.
Ah, it's a ham. What a delectable aroma. If only I were hungry.
If only I
Delectable
were
aroma! It has flies!
This is the old days. Flies are normal around food. That's
Ugh.
also normal. It's the restroom.
Those are potato peelings. Oh.
Watson, what do you make of this?
What a horrific sight. It has lain here for at least a week.
On the contrary, Watson, once again you see but fail to observe. The warmth of the local climate and the exceptional humidity undoubtedly sped up the rate of decomposition. Based upon my calculations, the body has been here for 5 days.
Yeah, that's definitely Davy.
Let's examine the hands. They are calloused, with traces of dirt under the nails. This would be the gardener, no doubt. Blood! Interesting. The person who sat here was fond of cigars. Blood!
More. I love how excited Holmes gets for blood.
Papers were burned,
Blood!
and great care was taken to
He also
destroy
gets excited for
everything
gin.
of any
That's in
value
another
to
game,
our
though.
case. We will find nothing further in this place. The person was struck with a sharp object as they entered. You can see the trail of blood that continues past the staircase.
Ah, that's where I already was.
Blood!
Blood! Isn't it exciting, Watson? I thought you were afraid of blood, Sherry. Nope! Not at all. New location, Watson.
Ah, Holmes, there are thousands of these mosquitoes.
We must turn back, Watson, or we shall be devoured.
I love the evil mosquito music they play.
What a couple of pussies. I've dealt with mosquitoes all my life. They aren't that bad.
These guys are from London.
Yeah, London pussies.
I do love how the game plays evil mosquito music when you're over there.
That's where the
'Cause they
flood
evil.
was. Dear Mr. Arnson, it was a rare pleasure to encounter your extraordinary altruistic altitude towards your employee, young Davy. Few would have made the effort to discover the truth of his affliction, and most would have discharged this boy from their services without hesitation. It is fortunate that Dr. Gallagher, who has expertise in these matters, is also your neighbor. Without his intervention, it's doubtful he would have been introduced, and then you would not have had the answers about this young man that you have been seeking. First, I'll tell you that Davy's problems are psychological rather than physical. As you've already noticed, he hears and understands perfectly well. A medical examination has also revealed that his vocal organs are unimpaired. The final diagnosis is that a psychological trauma or mental blockage is what prevents him from speaking. As for your anecdote concerning the coins and discovery of the incredible talent that this young man seems to have for figures, it reminds me of similar child prodigy cases. I have requested their files from my colleague and hope to learn more. All I can say now is that your employee has a phenomenal memory for figures. An adapted teaching program would enable him to exploit this talent further and benefit his community. Best regards, Professor L. Lakojica.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how that's pronounced, but that's what it looked like.
You just have to wait for Holmes to maybe say it later.
The player's corner. In order to wind up this unique watch, you need to find the figures corresponding to those of the clock. According to the same logic, 2 digits are already marked to help you figure out what method to use. Good luck. Solutions on the last page. Okay.
A
Can you
newspaper from
solve the
5 days
mystery?
ago. Someone has torn the last page. Well, it seems Arnson tried his hand at a small riddle in this newspaper. How strange. He does not seem the type to take interest in mathematical conundrums.
Not to mention it looked like he did it wrong.
This metal tube is approximately 40 centimeters in length and 18 in diameter. It bears a small tag which reads, "This one without defect. My sincere apologies, E. Otis."
What the devil are you doing, Holmes?
Stealing.
Holmes, the thief.
Anything is legal when there's no cops around.
Or the cops are corrupt.
Oh look, a lemon tree. Better watch out for any lemon stealing whores.
This should
Like
prove
me.
useful.
We're the lemon stealing whore.
Do you want to learn a fun fact?
Yes.
Joe couldn't find the trigger to pick up the lemon tree and spent a long time trying to make Holmes do it.
Really?
But Holmes kept being like, no, we don't need that tree.
Closed tight.
But I just picked it up with ease. Did I just accidentally myself into something else?
You already explored inside enough so where you knew you need the lemon tree.
Closed tight.
That
Don't
door.
worry, you got plenty stuck on other things in this game, so you deserve to win. A small win, but a win nonetheless.
These must be Davy's quarters.
Arnson,
Really?
with his servant, no doubt. These clothes belong to a servant, and judging from their size, he is a small man. Yes, there is something here.
But what could it be?
Yes, there is something here.
Yes, we know. You need to use something.
A metal tube.
Yes, there is something here.
Could it be a knife? A ruby!
A stone of small size, but of splendid color. It seems to have no flaws, and I doubt that it originated in the American continent.
That's either it's a ruby. I called it. I was gonna say it's either a ruby or a pyrope.
You got it right the first try.
There's more rooms to explore. Oh, that's Davy's room.
I cannot budge the handle. They must have lodged something behind it to hold fast the door. Shh, Watson, listen. Whoever you are, open up. We mean you no harm. Open the door, for God's sake. It's a matter of life or death.
This is useless, Holmes.
Watson, your sensibility is appreciated. We shall come back later.
Or, you could just break it down. If you were smart.
But what if Cthulhu was behind it?
I doubt it.
Closed. Tight.
Well, then smash a fucking window! Holmes, for all your smarts, you really are quite dumb. You could easily smash that window and take down whoever's in there.
There would be no game if you could do that.
I guess Holmes has too much sense and sensibilities.
Or more like Watson forced his sensibility onto him.
But how are we going to help that horse?
Closed. Tight.
I don't know. Okay, I do, but I'm not gonna tell you.
I gotta find something to put water in.
But where could there be something with water?
Undoubtedly the kitchen, but...
You may want to save just because it's been a while.
Sure.
Nothing bad's gonna happen, but if the game crashes like it did that one time, we don't want to lose progress.
Ah, here we go.
Watson, hold the basin. I think you know what to do with it.
Yeah, fill it with water, but you're standing right next to it. The question is, okay, where do I get water then?
All water's in the bedroom.
Well, I don't remember. I don't recall all the rooms of the house.
I think you found your way back to the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. This is the room with Davy. That room's locked. This is the master bedroom.
This is a lovely balcony.
And a room I can't open.
Seems like there's lots of them.
Or at least two. Is there a hose outside? Have those been invented yet?
Hoses have not been invented yet. Don't go too fast or you'll spill the water.
Is that a thing?
No.
Easy now, fellow. Drink up.
Oh, there's a hammer.
Yes, there is.
What could this be doing here?
You're
guess-
free to leave.
Alright, cool. I'll break the door down with his hammer!
Yeah. But then you'll scare the ghost of Davy.
The ghost of Davy should have left 5 days ago.
We don't know if he's been dead that long.
Here you are, Watson.
Why are you saying to give that to... Watson, you don't be so forward. Alright, what do we need the hammer for? We have nails and a hammer, but what are they for?
It's a mystery.
It certainly is.
What do you make of this, Holmes? Ah, your favorite thing. Looking at footprints.
I don't even have my measuring tape.
Well, then just look for the thing it wants to find.
Well, we could be here forever.
What's this? Someone placed their hand near this footstep. Judging by the size of the fingers, it seems to be a youth. Why would they lean down here? Of course, to pick something up. These footsteps indicate a person of small stature, and the fact that they are so closely set suggests they made their way with great stealth. This blood on the ground came from a deep wound. Whoever you are, open up. We mean you no
Yelling!
harm. Open the door, for God's sake. It's a matter of life or death.
This is useless, Holmes.
Watson, your sensibility is appreciated. We shall come back later.
What?
I'm trying to figure out what to do. Oh.
This must be Arnson. He appears fond of cigars.
So the body might be Arnson.
They killed the man who was sitting there, and the trail of blood begins here. So this would be the body they dragged through the gate.
Ah, there's something in the liquor cabinet.
Liquor.
Bourbon.
Shocker.
Champagne. Maybe this will satisfy
Champagne.
the old man of the same name.
Oh, we gotta go find Champagne again.
Champagne.
Mr. Champagne.
He's a fun character.
Yes, he is.
They ruined him in the remake, unfortunately.
What, he doesn't sound like Gambit anymore?
No, he don't. And other reasons, but we'll get to that. Mosquitoes!
Let's kill them with a box of matches.
There's too many.
We must turn back, Watson, or we shall be devoured.
So never certain we could light a fire and they'd be like, ah!
Sometimes I think smoke attracts them.
I think smoke puts them to sleep like bees.
Bees!
You'd be saying a lot if you wanted to play, if you ever wanted to play Fortnite Save the World.
Nope, never will.
I know.
Never say never, but it's highly unlikely.
Wait, what?
I said never say never, but it's highly
Can't be
unlikely.
used for anything.
Thing is, it's not even PvE, it's PvP. No, not PvP, it's PvE.
Now it
Player-
can't be used for
player
anything.
Player versus employer. Got it.
No, environment. There's gotta be something I can do with this wood. Maybe I can light it on fire.
Fire?
Now it can't be used for anything.
Okay, what is this metal tube?
Now it can't be used for anything.
I hate it when he says that, because it sounds like now you can't do anything, you've lost.
Now it can't be used for anything.
I have no idea where to go to from here.
This is an easy area to get stuck in, so that's fair.
Do you have any tips that I might be able to use?
I would have to think, because I've just been watching you play, not really been thinking about... Well, I guess you could try and figure out what to do with the lemon tree.
Well, I need to find a whore to steal the lemons for. But I don't think there's any whores around here.
Ugh.
I could give it to the people at the titty club, but that I don't. Ooh, books.
Hi, yeah, MJFK from Clone High, and I am telling you to subscribe to the Geeky Skunk Gamer and his friends, Geo Joe 2000 and Luigi Fan 891.